an amazing marketing retreat called The Uprising by Mark Schaefer. It's basically a retreat for 30 of the most outstanding, exceptional marketers, and two of the folks that came are actually from outside the country. So there was an intense connecting through meals, presentations, breakout sessions. There was even like a bluegrass concert in the evening. I came back home, and I ended up getting the flu, which is, I think, the silver lining was that I was able to replay the conversations and the presentations that I connected with these individuals that were the speakers and the presenters. So here's some quick nuggets of information I'm going to share with you here in the video from the takeaways from the presenters. Personalization does not equal personal. And this was from Mark Schaefer, who actually created the event and the host. The more time people are on the internet, the more depressed they are, he also mentioned. And Web 3.0 is about belonging. Fabio Tambozzi said, Gen Z seeks inspiration over influencers. Gen Z strive of free thinkers. 57% of them are starting a business in the next 5 years. Gen Z is about kingship. They need community. The last thing that Fabio said was, if the average CMO is there for 11 months, how does that success maintain time and investment? So think about it. The average CMO, is there for 11 months. The average of CMO is there for 11 months. Ruth Hart said, data mining. There's two different people who have the same data but not the same purchasing habits. We think of Prince Charles and Ozzy. So elements of a job to be done. It's stable, solution agnostic, competing forces at play. The three components are functional, emotional, social. Again, this is from Ruth Hart. Claudia Scaretta said, give depth into measurement, human motivation, ecometrics. Think about traditional subcultures, social listening, algorithm tracking in the intensity of the conversations. Another thing that Claudia mentioned was the megatrend, the growth of community, loneliness, perspective from being lonely, aspect. That was something that was mentioned a lot. Matthew Sweezy, he's a futurist looking for signals. He also mentioned the various countries experimenting with digital currencies, discussion of so many things, but basically OpenSea, sold DAUs, Web 3.0 ownership, blockchain, smart contract, NFTs, metaverse, DAOs, apps, secondary market, virtual goods, examples of those, and verified credentials, digital twins, loyalty coins, wallet IDs, co-creation, post-cookie worlds, the share of the wallet, immersive experiences, token gating, creator type of a thing. So this is all from Matthew Sweezy. And then Keith Jennings talked about the new purpose view. Who, which is the values, the why, the purpose, the how, the process, and then the what is the product. Another thing he mentioned is your business plus your origin story. Let those two areas narrow your focus. Again, that's from Keith Jennings. Mark Schaefer spoke on the last day, and we talked about, the searches for podcasts and YouTube is the number one place there. The voice that is human, accessible, and vulnerable. Trust in businesses has declined 14 years in a row. Authority versus SEO. Samantha Stone, she's an AI expert. She talked about AI and trust, the moments of uncertainty and frustration. Human trust people, not machines. AI uses empathy cues for human interaction. For example, vacation sites recognizes when you give them permission what you like and create a package based on facial recognition. Another thing that Cement had mentioned is AI, the cues, caller based on reaction terms, pacing language, and improves delivery of a service that the human sets. In my blog post, and I'll put it here in the caption, I talked about my 10 minutes in the future of social media with visuals. That was my portion. So I get really candid, and I take a lot of the ideas and incorporate that into my presentation. It was just 10 minutes, so I'll be sharing some key takeaways. If you go to my blog post, you'll see what I mentioned and some great pictures there. But thank you for tuning in here today. All right, bye.